I'll tell you something. It's a story about how a man named Ryan McGee and his best friend and non-romantic life partner Matt Watson started a YouTube channel that they wanted to sell some merch for, but they didn't know how to sell merch. They were like, how do we do this? We tried selling on street corners. It just wasn't going well. But then, one night, a vision, came to both of us at the same time and said, try Shopify. So we did. And now we can never go back because starting our own store has never been easier than with Shopify. So what are you waiting for? Upgrade your business and get the same checkout that we use with Shopify. Go sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/super. That's all lowercase. Shopify.com/super. Go to shopify.com/super to upgrade your selling today.
Congratulations, you won! Alert! 今天恢复你美丽的 Borskin。
You did. It's right there on your shorts. See it? Oh, and it's on the chair. Shit. Let me get it off your shorts. That's a lot on your shorts, dude. Look at a big wet spot.
Shit. They're watching. Fuck.
Oh, hey guys. Welcome to SuperMega Show, episode 36. I bet people really miss how on Super Mega Cast, I used to always geek out about the number of the episode.
Tell me what I miss.
And people don't.
Oh, about us geeking out about the number of the episode?
Mm-hmm.
Man, can you believe it's episode 36?
Episode 36.
SuperMega Show?
Can you believe that? That's 6 episodes, 6 times.
Well, that was another show's gag. I don't know. That's just like my flippant thought when I thought about it just then. But I guess. I guess it's because like number 36 isn't as impressive as what the Super Mega Cast fellas got up to. They got up to 300.
Those guys got almost up to 400.
Yeah.
And if they were still going and doing a podcast, they would be past episode 400 now. Maybe approaching 420.
But maybe one day we'll get up there. Maybe we'll even hit the aforementioned 420.
That'd be cool. That'd be pretty neat. I guess on this show the gag can be we get pissed off at the number, right? It's like, 36.
Oh, let's get this one over with. Like every podcast is us just like sitting here just waiting for it to be done. It cuts down to like we cut it down to the length of like a super mini show.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is a show on the Patreon.
Stop.
Okay, yeah, Luke, turn the music off and cut the confetti green screen.
We gotta save it for later.
Yeah,
if we start with a Patreon promo right off the bat, we're gonna get in trouble. Mr. YouTube doesn't like that.
No, I know.
Steve YouTube.
I went to Rodeo Drive. I know I shouldn't. I shouldn't be looking at Rodeo Drive. We both say that we shouldn't go around.
Yeah.
There's this new watch though. Sparkly. Golden.
Real?
Oh, yeah.
Real gold?
Yeah.
Not pyrite?
And when the numbers are diamonds and they shift to show you the time.
What do you mean?
Like digitally. Like they...
Whoa!
Yeah.
So it's like the digital like shape and they shift like how the...
Yep.
Yeah. That's fucking cool. How much
I don't know how it does it. It's a lot.
Like,
and I was just thinking, just maybe like 10,000 more patrons.
On the executive producer tier?
They can be just a sticker club member.
Okay. 10,000 times
with some executive
15.
producer tiers thrown in.
15 times 10,000. What is that? 15.
As much as I need for this watch.
150,000?
I'll show you.
It's six figures? Is it like the one XQC got?
Here, they let me try it on. And
Oh, you got to try it on?
I took a picture. We can throw it up, but they allowed me to try it on.
Damn, dude. Fuck. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I walked out and the alarm went off, and I was like, I just felt natural wearing it already.
You just
like,
forgot.
Yeah, because it's like having someone's entire like mortgage on my wrist.
It's like a house on your wrist.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy, dude. Well, I guess promoting the Patreon that early on was warranted, because that's a cool watch, and I've been eyeing some stuff myself. It's this beautiful, fucking beautiful black stallion.
Oh, really?
I drove
Thoroughbred?
Mm-hmm. I drove 2 hours north to a farm. They have these gorgeous fucking stallions and big motherfuckers.
I also don't know what I just said. Thoroughbred?
Thoroughbred.
Okay.
I just agreed.
Is that a thing?
I guess. It sounds like a horse thing.
It sounds like a horse thing. I'm gonna look it up. Thoroughbred. I'm not gonna let this slide. I'm not gonna let this misinformation slide.
If we spread misinformation about horses,
we just had an election rife with it on. You know, I don't know. We
technically it's election day right now.
Yeah, I just thought it was topical, but this is coming out after.
Yeah, we already know who the new president is.
What was I? I was
Thoroughbred.
That's right. See, now if it's not even coming to mind to look it up, is it really okay?
Dude, if you just spread horse misinfo, it's bad. We're gonna get community noted on X.
Okay.
Thoroughbred. One word. I feel like that's a horse thing. Because
Okay.
when you said it, I didn't even question it.
I need to look up definition because there's a movie called. Oh wait, the first thing that comes up are horses.
Thoroughbred.
Thoroughbreds, a horse of thoroughbred breed.
So it's a breed.
Okay, is thoroughbred just an outstanding or first-class person or thing? So I'm guessing, like, is it... Okay, what's the difference between pure... Like, what is it, purebred and thoroughbred?
And Wonderbred?
They're thoroughly bred.
Yeah, they
Maybe
are.
it's just like a difference of, like, it's these British people, they're like, thoroughbred.
Thoroughbred.
And we're like, purebred.
Purebred.
Pure like our blood is pure.
I love that British
And my
blood.
blue eyes are pure.
See these? See these blueberries? These don't just come from nowhere.
Your brown eyes are stinking up my neighborhood.
Going to the homeowners association because your neighbor has brown eyes.
You let one of them move in?
What are you talking about? Brown? Just someone that really has a problem with brown eyes, though.
Sorry, let me take a sip of my Monster.
Yeah, take a sip of that Monster. I guess purebred is when the lineage, it's like just of that breed, so it's pure genetics. I don't know. It's kind of moving into like eugenics cat territory.
I probably could have done a little more research, probably clicked on some sort of page with the definition. I mean, I have it already pulled up.
Well, I just want to I want to ask ChatGPT, what is the difference? What did Tucker just
They
text
lie
us?
sometimes. ChatGPT isn't necessarily checking.
Yes, it is. It's
Nope.
always accurate.
No, it's not.
Yes. Here. Listen to this, dude. Tell me this isn't accurate. Ready?
So most of the times I will
What
say
is the difference between purebred and
pull stuff
thoroughbred?
from the internet. There are times it gets shit wrong.
Refers to animals whose ancestors are all of the same breed with a documented pedigree.
Like a horse and a horse instead of a horse and a
Right.
donkey.
You interrupted him.
I'm sorry. I had another question. Is it like
No worries, it happens. What's on your mind?
is thoroughbred like when a horse fucks a horse, and then the regular bred stuff is like when a horse fucks a donkey or something and makes a pony or however that works? A mule?
Close. A thoroughbred is a specific breed of horse. My guidelines won't let me talk about that.
Dude, he cut himself off. He was like, actually, oh no!
He was about to give us the fucking answers, dude.
Well, actually, I've never heard ChatGPT cut itself off. It's like he didn't realize it was inappropriate until halfway through.
We almost got the info.
Do you think I can get it out of him?
We almost got through
Dude.
those liberal censors.
Content removed. It's never removed something from my chat.
Okay, let me try another one.
What the hell?
Let me try again. I'll be nice and clean. I'll be family friendly.
I might have pissed off our AI overlords.
Is Thoroughbred a specific breed of horse, or is it explaining how they are bred? You know what I mean?
Is indeed a specific breed of horse, primarily known for its use in horse racing. It doesn't refer to the method of breeding, but rather the breed itself, which has a well-documented lineage.
Thank you.
Wait. Horseman.
Sure, I'm all ears. What's on your mind?
So how is a horse truly like? What is a horse?
A horse is a large mammal, scientifically known as Equus ferus caballus. It's a herbivore with a long history of domestication by humans for riding, work, and companionship. Horses have distinct features like strong, muscular
Hey,
bodies,
stop.
long...
Tell me about Mr. Hands.
I'd prefer not to discuss that topic. Anything else you're curious about?
Why did he knew what Mr. Hands was right immediately.
I am not going to talk about that.
I'm not doing this again.
It sounds like he's like, I am not going to talk about that.
No, Matthew. I am not going to talk about Mr. Hands yet again. I can't believe he cut himself off, though. Self-censorship.
I know.
It's bullshit. What the fuck is happening? Speaking of bullshit, did you see what Tucker texted us? You said, hey, Tucker, can we change our meeting to 1:30? We're recording a podcast. And he said, yup. And then sent this long message.
Oh, I see it.
Luke, why don't you go ahead and just have this screenshot scrolling up on screen.
Are you recording it right now?
I just took a picture of it. Said, hey, it's also there's like emojis between every word. It's erection day. The polls are so close, I'm edging on my seat. Will you serve your civic booty and drop your balllet into mommy Kamala hair ass's tight little box? Finally, Don old dump can be put in chains. Joe by dick can go to bed, and our constitutional coochies can ride some democratic dong. Don't be a republic. I can't say that because demonetization. Send this to 270 liberal labias if you want free dick to ring, or else Project 2069 is going to take a... Tucker, why does Tucker do this? Why does he do this?
He gets really politically active, and he writes those himself.
Yeah, but he brings politics into everything.
I tried to tell him, no, like those are like copy pastas you can find on the internet, and like they're shared around and stuff. Like, you don't have to. He's like, I'm like, if you make them, at least share them. But he's like, no, I just think it's a fun, creative tool, and it shows that I put care into the message. And I really want you to vote.
He's politically active.
Yeah.
Is the point. But it's like, Tucker, we live in California. Telling us to go vote it's what's it going to do?
Yeah.
What
has voting ever done?
Nothing. I felt like an idiot. I went to go drop my mail-in ballot off at this drop box. I drove to the library.
And let me guess, it was on fire.
Yep. Stupid fucking liberal firebombed it.
It was probably Antifa.
Oh, it was 100% Antifa. It was Antifa Steve.
Sorry. We were hit with a political warning.
Yeah, we can't get into that stuff. But I did go to drop off my mail-in ballot, and I couldn't figure out how to open the dang box. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm not voting this year. And then a woman walked up and just opened it and put hers in, and I felt stupid. And then I put mine in. So Matthew's vote has been counted. I voted for Jill Stein. Just want to put that out there.
Well, yeah, we had a pact that we would both be supporting Jill Stein, because 2 votes
every election.
Like, yeah, because at least like it's almost like we're...
Matt and Ryan have once again failed to heed the warning of no politics on the podcast. They will be spanked and sent to bed without dinner.
So yeah, one might say I'm a Stein mommy now.
Nice. Well, enough about that.
What was that? Jesus, that was like... The recording's like... Have we been recording for 2 hours?
Yeah, almost 2 hours. 1:58.
Jesus.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, Stein gets
Shit.
us going.
Fuck, we forgot ad reads.
Seriously?
Uh,
I'll tell you something. It's a story about how a man named Ryan McGee and his best friend and non-romantic life partner Matt Watson started a YouTube channel that they wanted to sell some merch for, but they didn't know how to sell merch. They were like, how do we do this? We tried selling on street corners. It just wasn't going well. But then, one night, a vision, came to both of us at the same time and said, try Shopify. So we did. And now we can never go back because starting our own store has never been easier than with Shopify. We have used Shopify for years, and now that we run our own merch operation ourselves out of our office, we don't go through any big companies or anything anymore. We just do it ourselves, and we package it and we ship it here. And Shopify makes every step of that process, a bajillion times easier. I was able to design a beautiful website with Shopify, and they make keeping track of orders, mailing things, postage, everything super, super easy and fun. So what are you waiting for? Upgrade your business and get the same checkout that we use with Shopify. Go sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/super. That's all lowercase. That's not in the URL, but shopify.com/super. Go to shopify.com/super to upgrade your selling today. They really are fantastic. I love Shopify. Thank you, Shopify. Mwah. Dude, we gotta fill the aquarium up behind you. It's actually, I would love if someone could take a screenshot from every episode since it's been full and crossfade between them with some Midwest emo and
thank God there are no real fish living in there.
What?
Thank God there are no real fish that have to live in there.
Yeah, I put a hamster. It's in the castle.
I guess they're known for being somewhat aquatic.
Yeah.
I'm sure they can paddle.
Amphibian-esque.
No.
They're not?
No.
Wait, really?
But they're probably like otters.
No, wait. Hamsters, not amphibians. Can't.
Where's the
breathe.
Can't
breathe in water. I'm just kidding. I didn't put a hamster in there. Let's next time we go to ad reads, we'll what's love got to do with it? Okay. We can get back to it.
You okay?
Mm-hmm. I'm fine. I'm just kind of mad at myself, but kind of sad. It's fine. We can just get back to it.
The movies have released.
They have.
Games have been talked about.
And songs have been listened to.
What is going on in modern day
media,
entertainment media culture?
Pop culture, baby. Guys, it's pop culture time.
Yep. Where the section of the podcast where we talk about nothing and all culture of pop.
What? Nothing and all culture of pop? Try it again. Try it again.
It's like, it's like from nothing to everything.
Okay.
We cover it. It's like
from A to Z.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Tyler, the Creator, released a new album called Ʞᴁᴇᴠᴇʀ.
I really, really enjoyed the 3 to 4 songs I've listened to off the album. I haven't listened to the whole thing yet all the way through.
You call yourself a Tyler head?
I just haven't had the time. I mean, I have, but usually it's
I'll listen
I
to
haven't.
it later.
I haven't been in the mood to listen to something all the way through, and there hasn't been that. You know how sometimes there's that perfect moment to listen to an album that hasn't arrived yet for this one. I'm fine with hearing songs just third party. I'm not fuck, I'm spoiling it.
Don't play it.
Yeah, but I do want to listen to it all the way through because there's something nice about beginning to end listening to an album.
I would recommend listening to it front to
backwards.
yeah, put the whole thing backwards. You hear some hidden messages actually about John Lennon's death. But I know that like albums like that are made to be listened from start to finish. I love when an album is like cohesive and from start to finish is a whole like listening experience. And the next album I make, I want it to be that. And I like little motifs but Tyler's album, very good. I liked it. On the last stream, someone said, "How do you like Ʞᴁᴇᴀ?" And I was like, "Yeah, I listened to it. I liked it." And then they just said, "Of course you would." And I was like, "What does that mean? So I'm a white boy?"
I feel like you could say that. Of course you would about like Flower Boy, Igor,
JPEG Mafia.
Yeah.
All the white boy rap. Ben Beal. Ben Beal.
He wants to be labeled as a jazz musician now.
Yeah.
He says hip hop's start was in jazz, so truly he is actually, like, if you look into it. He was telling me this. I'm not trying to make the argument. I'm not saying that he's not. Right. Also, he can be whatever he wants to be.
Yeah, well, I guess jazz musician is a step better from what he had a period where he was like, I want to be known as a gangsta. And
yes.
He got that fake grill that didn't fit his teeth. He got it at a pawn shop. It was like actually someone's grill that got shot and died. He bought the grill.
Yeah, that's when he asked us for money. I mean, what's going on? What do you need this for? Because we thought it was like rent or, something important.
I thought it was for like his student loans.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, as I said, yeah, something important. Whatever. We're
Ben Beal, he can do what he wants.
You can love him, you can hate him, but you can't see through him.
He is very solid. He's opaque. No transparency on him. And I'm not talking about like honesty. I'm talking about visible transparency.
Very in a literal sense.
Yeah, like the visible spectrum does not penetrate him. However, X-rays, gamma rays, all of those.
That's what made the Incredible Hulk. Gamma rays.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's the most dangerous type of ray.
Well, it created the Incredible Hulk. So how dangerous could they? Well, I guess very dangerous. They created the Incredible Hulk. I just said it myself.
Honestly, we could test it. We should do a video where we get blasted with gamma rays.
He went into like this chamber, depending on what version of the Hulk. I think
Bruce Banner did.
Yeah, Bruce Banner broke into a room and went over a big. As I said, depending on which version of the Incredible Hulk, I like Eric Bana's interpretation.
Okay.
Where he goes into this room, like there's a giant ball machine with wire, whatever. And he goes,
classic.
And he goes, and then he goes, and then he turns into the Hulk later.
Is that really?
And then he fights like 3 hulked out dogs in the movie. One's a poodle, a pit bull, and a Rottweiler or some shit.
I've never been to the Hulk, but it sounds. I'm kind of interested. But
that movie's insane. I think it's like Ang Lee directed it. Or
the
something
one with
like
Edward
that.
Norton.
No. The one with Eric Bana, and the one with Nick Nolte.
Oh, okay. Edward Norton played the Hulk, right?
At one point, yes.
Okay.
He was technically in the Marvel Cinematic Universe version of the Hulk.
That really doesn't, to me, that casting. I haven't seen it, so maybe it's great, but it's just like I wouldn't think of Edward Norton when I think of The Rock. I can't wait for The Rock to play the Hulk.
You think of The Rock when you hear that? Well, I guess that the thing
Paint
is,
him green, he's the Hulk.
The thing is that like makes me, of course, like internally like cringe. Why not? Because it's The Rock. But then again, the Hulk started out with, in terms of interpretation, not like in live action interpretation, started out with Luke Ferrigno, which was just like a muscle man.
They had him in a Smosh video.
Lou Ferrigno?
Yeah.
He also has made cameos in Hulk movies.
Really?
He played the security guard in the Eric Bana one, I think, and then he was, I don't know if he was in the other ones.
Markiplier would be a good Hulk. There we go. We filled the Markiplier quota for the episode. You could check that off the bingo board. And
except he just turns red when he's angry.
He could be a new type of Hulk.
Well, there is Red Hulk, which apparent. Did I miss the new Captain America movie? Did it come out and I didn't see it, and it had Red Hulk in it?
It had Wilfred Warfstache in the Wilfred Warfstache. He's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe now.
Oh God! Did I miss Red Hulk in theaters?
Wait, was Red Hulk a movie?
Hold on. No, they included Red Hulk in the new Captain.
Calm down. It's okay.
Captain America.
Right, calm down.
Sam Wilson
Breathe.
movie.
Breathe with me.
Captain America movie.
'Cause I'm calling on citizens from all over the world. This is Captain America.
It doesn't come out till 2025.
Oh. I would have seen you go Red Hulk mode in here if it had already come out.
If I had to miss Red Hulk.
It's okay. Just get it out. Shake it out. You know? Back to what we were saying. We should maybe shoot some gamma rays through our bodies for a video, see what it does. Or test them unknowingly on Luke. Get like a gamma ray, a device that emits gamma rays, and kind of just set it by his desk while he's editing the podcast. Guys,
Okay.
Next day, his hair's falling out. I gotta stay home, guys. I'm shitting blood.
We move it to like under his bed.
No, dude, gamma rays like break down your molecules in DNA, so
And rebuild them to make you the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, they break them down and build them stronger. Actually, if you guys listening are in the mood to have an existential
Or watching.
or watching.
But if you're watching, you're a pervert. Anyways.
Hopefully listening,
moving
because I didn't put a Band-Aid on my face. I have this bruise on my face still, so it looks like I am just a crackhead. Can you say crackhead still?
Huh?
Can I say crackhead?
You don't have a cracked head.
But if everyone wants to have an existential crisis, do you know what a gamma ray burst is?
I'm assuming it has something to do with the creation of the Incredible Hulk.
No. It could, in theory.
It was an honest guess.
It was. But there's these objects in space, okay?
Stars.
Well, yes, they're neutron stars or quasars or pulsars or black holes. I don't remember. But there's objects in space that blast out these jets of gamma rays, and in 1 second, they blast more energy than the sun will produce in its entire life. So that's it's a lot of energy. And they shoot through space, and there's billions of them shooting through space in every direction. And if one were to hit the Earth, we would not see it coming, and it would just fucking
create a bunch of Incredible Hulks.
Everyone would turn into a muscled up fucking... No, but it would brutally kill all of us, and it wouldn't be fast. And it's actually happened to Earth before, billions of years ago. It caused an extinction event.
That's what wiped out the ice people.
Yeah. So any moment now, there could be a gamma ray burst. There's no way to predict it because it's going light speed and you can't see it until it's there.
I'm sure we have sensors or something, like a big red button situation.
What? A big red
Sure,
button?
NASTO or NATO, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm sure they have it figured out. You have a big red button, or maybe it's in Europe, so it's like a big green or blue button.
Probably green, yeah. And what does the button do? Puts up a shield?
Puts a big like bubble shield. Ever play Halo 3?
Yeah. It's like a whoop.
Yeah, something can go out, but something can't come in.
Right, and gamma rays can't penetrate the impenetrable, the shield. Elon Musk is actually the one who built the shield. It's a great endeavor. He's like the modern day Tony Stark.
He is. The problem being is that he built it in an X shape, so it only protects certain strips of the planet.
Yeah, and kind of depending on its orbit.
I don't know how to visualize this, but think of like X's that then it's like bridges.
Sure.
That loop around, and it's just like it's an X around the planet, which I get.
Like like there's fancy cock rings in that shape.
Yeah, like I
it's cool because Elon,
it looks like X, and he
loves the letter X.
He made Twitter X. He jumps to make it visually similar to the letter X.
It's really cool when he does that. He has an ex-wife.
This is several
custody of
ex-wives.
He has like 12 kids, doesn't he? I just want to spread my seed. There they go, talking about Elon again. Guys, come on.
He's the modern day Tony Stark. Are we really not going to talk about, like, if Iron Man existed in real life, which he does, it's called Tesla. I mean, Musk. He should change his name to X.
He probably would. He named his fucking kid X.
Do you think he's jealous now? It's like, fuck, I should have just renamed myself and put my name on. He should have been Elon.
he legally swaps their names. Yeah, now this is little Elon, so if you send hate to Elon Musk, you're sending it to a baby and you're an asshole.
The classic.
The classic, dude.
The classic, what is it?
Luke, bleep that
The kids
word.
in the cave.
Mm-hmm. Luke, bleep that word because it gets demonetized, but then people are going to think I said like the N word or something. I didn't. I said the P word.
P word?
Yeah. Penis.
Oh.
But,
You're not allowed to say penis anymore?
No, you can't say penis anymore.
What is with all this censorship that we're...
If
What?
Donald Trump wins tonight, you're going to be able to say penis again.
Well, by the time this comes out, to the victor go the spoils. And people know who the victor is.
I think his name is Donald. Not
Doug?
Victor. I wish his name was Doug. Doug Trump.
Donald Doug.
Donald Dougson. Dude, what if Donald Trump did the Doug challenge?
I would much rather see Donald Trump decide whether he has to choose between two almost like you can't like two choices that are almost equal in value. He has to choose between a chicken bake or a double chunk chocolate cookie. I would love to see that video, Donald Trump deciding of whether he would like a double chunk chocolate cookie or a chicken bake.
They put them in front of me and they said Donald, you have to choose. It's a chicken bake or a double chunk chocolate chip cookie. I chose the cookie.
So I took a bite of the chicken bake. It was hot. It was hot. It was hot. It was hot, folks.
Do you think Trump has seen the Costco guys?
100%. Barron probably shows him. Barron comes lumbering in, ducks down 3 feet to make it through the doorway.
Like it's just cartoonish. You only see like his legs in the frame, and he bends down.
He like runs and
Daddy!
He like runs and thumps in, doing this type of motion. And I was doing like a hulking, like a giant.
Hulking.
Think of like the Hagrid's half brother from the Harry Potter movies.
Do you think like Trump had them blast Barron with gamma rays when he was a little boy or something to get him to fucking grow that big? He's like 6'9", isn't he?
Bro, he looks like an AI video when he walks out of doors. Like he looks like this video of like a dude that just keeps extending upwards.
Yeah,
and you're
it's
like,
crazy.
What the hell? Then his limbs start moving.
Adobe Premiere just introduced an AI generative video expand. So if like a video clip ends, you can expand it so it keeps going.
Oh, yeah.
And I tried it on Nathan's Halloween. I downloaded Premiere Beta, and I needed a shot where Nathan was standing.
Beta!
Come on, man, stop.
Beta!
Stop. I needed a shot where he was standing still awkwardly for longer than he actually was, so I extended it. Looked so bad. It just instantly, Nathan becomes this like
creepy.
Because with AI, then it becomes all the like, you know, like the kind of oil painted swirls and stuff. It became that, and then he was just like, honestly, I should have used it.
That might have been like horrifying. You ask it to extend it for like 5 minutes, see what you get out of that.
Hold on, what if Luke tried it on us? Let's
But then he would have to end the clip would have to end, right? Or can you do it with
no, he can cut it and nest it.
Okay.
Right? Or just export this
Oh,
clip
yeah,
and-
I guess, yeah, that...
Ladies and gentlemen, AI is going to take it from here. And we're back.
Was there any even commentary?
No. I don't think AI could generate the commentary.
But for those who were listening, I'm sure it was a trip.
Luke, put some like creepy like
Yeah, put some
audio
like
in.
like some ambiance. Remember, there's two different avenues people can experience this, and we're trying to make sure that both the visual viewers out there and the audio listeners have somewhat of an equal experience, while it technically isn't an equal experience. You know, you guys can still enjoy the podcast in some way.
Can I be real? I'm just going to express an honest thought here. Matt Watson, I don't want to be a baby, but I wish more of our listeners would listen or watch it on YouTube instead of the streaming services. Why do I say that? Well, I say that because on YouTube it's a show, and I understand, of course, why people listen to it on streaming, because it's on the go, it's easy. But we put all this hard work into the show, and it doesn't get many views. But then you look at the streaming services, and it gets a lot of downloads on Spotify and shit. So it's not like it's you know, but it's, I just wish it was more on YouTube. I wish there were more views on YouTube. That's all.
You can't always get what you want.
Beatles.
You can't always get what you want. The bad reads.
You want it? Try it out. Look at this, guys. For our camcorder, the new camcorder, we made a digital setup, so now it bypasses the tape completely, and it shows it goes straight to a micro SD card. Isn't that cool? Isn't it cool? You like it?
I do. The thing is, I'm legitimately serious when this might be the exact model I had, like, because my mom had an older one and then got like a newer one,
Sure.
and this is one of the newer ones. I remember that green, this like
the slide thing on the side?
just and the way this is working. I really want to ask my mom if this is the same model, because
But the thing is, that's the
and it recorded on a tape, and I would have to use the AV cords to watch it on the television.
The TV, yeah. But the thing about those is that's the Sony CCD TRV line, and they made so many. It'll be
That's what I'm saying. It's probably like, but it's still, I think it was a Sony brand. More
Yeah,
than
no,
anything.
this was a really popular type of camcorder. This is the CCD TRV 87. Ryan and I each got one, in great condition off of eBay. And you see that bruise on my face? Jesus, on the camcorder, it's really. But doesn't it feel good to hold?
Yes.
Like in Zoom.
I feel protected. Like nothing can hurt me.
Nothing can hurt you. That's your weapon, you know? You're a journalist. But last thing I'll say is, it's still filming. This is a cool-ass little setup. Wasn't super expensive.
Tell me about it.
Okay. So it's basically it's this box called Luke, zoom in on this. It's called a Power Play Immersion RC. It's actually made for drones, for filming drones. But they made custom cables that go. They built this custom cable.
Like filming with drones, or filming drones.
Filming with drones.
Okay.
Like this is supposed to go on drones. But there's this guy called Dev Builds, and he builds and devs custom tapeless camcorder stuff. So he made this AV cable that plugs into this, and he also 3D printed this cool little arm that I mounted the Power Play to. So look at that, guys. Cool ass tapeless camcorder setup, and you'll see some stuff from those.
We want to. This is what we want to use for vlogs.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten to the point where we've like gone out and.
Well, your digital Power Play box arrived today.
Yeah.
So now we officially, as of today, have 2 tapeless camcorder setups.
Exactly.
I got to set it up still, but it's a big day. We're getting a brand new president and a brand new camcorder.
No results have even. They don't start coming until like 4 or 5, right?
Pacific time, yeah, they're gonna.
Or is that gonna be like 7?
No, it's gonna be 4 p.m. for us.
Okay, so we got about 3 hours.
Tucker, dude, the fucking time change. Normally I'm on top of that shit, where it's like I know it's coming and I change my clocks accordingly. But this year I had no clue that the time change was coming.
Same here. It flew over my head. But that's because most, like, my phone, computer,
Yeah.
everything that I use just changes automatically. So I remember when we were younger, we would have to be very vigilant about actually changing anything, like all devices.
You don't want to, your alarm to go off and it's
Yeah, my oven timer is broken, so I didn't have to change that.
That's how I found out. Was I went downstairs. It also just something felt kind of off. I was like, damn, it feels later than it is.
5 something, dude.
And then I go downstairs into my kitchen. Lo and behold, I'm like, wait, because we were going to go. Zeph and I were going to go somewhere, and we needed to be there at a certain time, and I go downstairs and I see it's an hour or almost an hour past the time, and I'm like, what? And then I realized the time changed. So I updated my clocks. And in the past, I remember, I think when you and I lived together, we were lazy and the time would change and we wouldn't update the kitchen like stove clock and then eventually the time would just change back and it's like, okay, cool. Now it's fixed. So my watch, I have not changed yet. It says it's 2:25.
Now, Matt, I don't mean to get personal here or anything, or maybe I'm looking into it a little too much. But you said that you and Zeph were going to go, and then you kind of paused and went, do something. Those plans wouldn't be seeing Beetlejuice without me, right?
No, dude. Of course not. I told you, I'm never going to see that movie unless it's with you.
Because I haven't gotten a chance to see it yet, and, we've both been busy. We've both been, working, and by the time the weekend comes, we just need to relax. And plus, sometimes I'm not feeling like sitting down for long periods of time after the work week because of my back, I do have to rest it because it I had a flare up recently.
Okay, but hypothetically, I'm just curious. What if I wanted to see Beetlejuice with my girlfriend on a date, just the two of us? Would that be just hypothetically? I didn't.
Oh. Okay,
I'm just curious what your thoughts are.
Just like you're asking, just as a fun
what would happen?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What if you found out I had already gone and seen it after I promised you that I would never see it unless with you, but then I ended up actually just going on a date to the movies?
Well, I would have to tell you that there couldn't exist, or I think other people would even have trouble even trying to fathom the emotional despair and the ego death that I would experience if that happened.
Try to hold it in. But ego death. Get a fucking ego death when you find out I went and saw Beetlejuice with my girlfriend, sitting there looking in the mirror and just being like, oh my god, oh. Like the type of ego death people get when they do acid for the first time, but it's because your friend saw Beetlejuice, and I have not said it 3 times in a row.
Nope. That's for the third movie, which will never come out.
They keep trying to make it, but every time they, say the name of the movie,
he just fucks everything up.
He appears and fucks everything.
He comes to the writing room, starts replacing lines, starts tearing up pages. It gets crazy.
They can't get past the 3rd page of the script.
No.
So
let's talk about, we had Beetlejuice, and then we had Beetlejuice, and now we're going to write Beetlejuice.
That wasn't an explosion. That actually, yes, it was.
We didn't, and Luke didn't put it in slow motion. I was just so talented that it sounded like my voice was actually slow. Come on, right?
That was great.
I was thinking of taking it to the circus.
Barnum and Bailey.
And I'd have a big sign, and maybe you could come along with me, and we'd be the slow-mo guys. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
We just sometimes, in the middle of a sentence, someone will be asking us a question. We're like, okay, ma'am, this is my friend Matthew.
And everyone's freaking out
Watson.
They're like, did time just slow down? What the hell happened? And I go, ma'am, please don't be afraid. My friend...
Sir!
And then there's a gas leak and everyone explodes and dies.
The end.
Animate that one, guys.
Syndigo sketches be like...
I think just sketches
yeah.
in the 2010s.
And then he pulls out a gun and shoots him in the head. The end.
It's I would end sketches like that too.
Easy.
We've ended sketches like that. We really got to start ending things with
people getting shot with a gun.
Or getting shot with a gun.
I remember back in the day, I don't know, it's when Syndigo was going on before all this. I remember seeing that was a thing people were like, every sketch just ends the same way, and that was a moment where I was like, oh no, we're creatively just going to the same place. We can't just end with that. But the thing was, in creative meetings, a lot of the times, just because we liked the idea, we didn't know how to end it. So it would still come down to like us thinking of that idea, still be like, "Fuck! Why does it always come down to that?"
Damn it! There's the gun again.
Yeah, it's like how do we end this? I mean, we could just pull out a gun and shoot someone. Like that's all. I don't know why, but
so we got to bring it in for a landing.
Yep.
How can we conclude this? There's this comedic situation, and we need a payoff.
All right. Have you been leading up to a specific payoff? Like the joke is like escalating and escalating.
Yeah, but I can't really think of a payoff. So what if he just pulls out a gun and shoots himself? Everyone else? I don't know.
Okay.
Shoots the camera.
And then the investor gives you $4 billion, and that's all I can think of happening in that situation is an investor giving us $4 billion when we bring him this idea.
In cash, on the spot.
I don't know about in cash.
Susan,
but at least
bring the cash.
But at least he'll have to write 3 to 4 checks or something like that.
You can't fit $1 billion on one check.
He'll have to like keep going with the zeros on the other checks.
Honestly, I'm very intrigued. If
in what?
Gamma rays.
Stop.
Sorry.
Don't do that.
I won't. Did it scare you?
Yes.
Sorry.
It was very off-putting. Imagine if all of a sudden out of the blue I just started going,
Stop!
yeah,
That
exactly.
is scary, dude.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
AI isn't there yet.
I know. It's not quite. And audio listeners, again, I'm sure they could infer by the ominous...
By the weird music, whatever was used there to comedically represent something feeling amiss.
Right.
Off-canny.
Off-canny.
Not the channel.
Not the YouTube channel?
Not the YouTube channel. But the phrase.
Off-canny.
Like when people see toilet paper, it's not us.
Actually, that would be a great Reddit post. If someone was in like the grocery store and they saw the
super mega roll.
Yeah, the Charmin super mega toilet paper. And if someone saw that and they took a picture and put it on Reddit, that'd be hilarious.
They might get the updoots of a lifetime.
They might even get some gold from a kind stranger.
Updoots for life.
Donald Trump gets my updoots.
Doge.
Dude, Doge is so fucking epic. I can't. God damn. The fact that depending on the results of today's election, we could have a new government department called the Department of Government Efficiency that Elon runs, called Doge.
Look, I, for one, am filled with so much delight at the thought of potentially having essentially an oligarchy. It's a fun like little spin-off season of
American democracy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What if the richest man in the world has a seat in government and has a say in things politically?
And what if he controls the companies that regulate him?
And controls a whole media company.
That would be fucking awesome.
That silences certain people and promotes others.
Boy can wish. Boy can dream. Elon literally was like sitting down. He's like, "All right, Matt, I'm gonna put some racism on your feed. Here you go. And here's a video of a woman being beaten."
Hold on.
Which?
I'm sorry. Yeah, we're talking mad shit on him. Like you. Yep. Just we're using your talking points. Yeah. No, don't worry. Okay. Love you, Soros. Okay.
How's George doing?
Yeah, he's doing well. He sounds a bit croaky, but
well, it's that time of the year. Fall pollen.
Yeah.
Most people don't realize that there's pollen in the fall as well, because there's some trees that blast rope once it starts getting colder.
I love blasting some rope.
I love
and swinging from tree to tree. Are we talking about the same thing?
No.
Oh, never mind.
Talking about ejaculating.
Oh, no. It's painful. That hurts. So good.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I'm saying?
It feels like hornets.
Hurts so right. Feels like a bee's nest in my ball sack.
No, the Hornets thing is a famous Daniel Larson quote, which, by the way, the last political thing, Kamala Harris's account posted a TikTok today with audio of Daniel Larson crying. Just want to throw that out there. I don't think the intern that
I was just being completely honest when I said when I ejaculated, there's bees in my ball sack.
It feels
I mean,
like
I mean,
there's
I'm sorry.
literal-
I'm sorry I didn't get your inside joke, but you didn't have to frivolously throw the bees in the ball sack thing aside.
No, I wasn't throwing it aside. It was just
Because-
I was stepping aside to say that, and when I'm coming back to the bees in the ball sack thing. Are you talking? It feels like bees, or you think that there's real bees in your?
It feels like bees in my ball sack when I ejaculate. It feels so good.
Oh, it feels good.
So good
like
that
buzzing.
That it feels like a yellow jacket going to town on my ball sack. It feels like. How about this? This may get the idea across. Yeah. It feels like a scorpion crawling through my urethra. It feels so good.
Really?
Yeah.
That does sound like it feels good.
Crawling backwards, stinger first.
Okay. Is the stinger curled, or is it like?
It's ovulating. No, sorry. it's
Oscillating?
Oscillating.
Well, the scorpion could be ovulating.
It could be, depending on male or female.
Men can ovulate. I'm ovulating right now.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Prove
Can you
it.
not smell the pheromones? I'm releasing pheromones.
Well, you would.
What does that mean?
Well,
Do I smell bad?
I think visibly it speaks for itself, but audibly it might do.
You mean, do I look ratty? Do I look trashy? This
Okay,
bruise on my face
soy
makes
boy.
it look a lot worse, but what?
bruise on your face?
Yeah, right here from the scar.
See, I don't see a bruise. I don't see a bruise
Especially
anywhere.
this lighting. Tucker always sets up the lighting to make me look as gaunt as possible.
I just see a beautiful, thoroughbred male.
Dude, thank you. That's very full circle. And then the thoroughbred gets blasted with gamma rays and pulls out a gun and shoots the camera. Wait,
blasted with gamma rays. Turns into the Incredible Horse. And then pulls out a gun.
End of sketch.
And shoots up a movie.
What? No. Well, the movie, yes, shoots up a showing of Beetlejuice.
Yes.
I think we might have just created the perfect sketch.
Yep.
SuperMega has done it again.
That's the next sketch we release with the thumbnail of us going
The
with
Incredible
like a
Horse.
big Hulk horse like in the center with a gun.
What's it called? The Incredible Horse?
Yeah.
A thoroughbred. Blasted with gamma rays.
Yeah, the Incredible Horse thoroughbred. Because it's like almost like a supposed sequel or a part in a
Thoroughbred.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right? Right? And speaking of thoroughbreds, if you look on screen right now,
Put on the confetti, Luke. It's time.
Yep, it's time. All of these names you see scrolling on screen
No,
right now.
confetti 3, not confetti 4.
Yep, 3. These are all names of thoroughbred horses that are currently for sale up in Stockton, California. They're having a big sale this weekend. So if any of you are looking to get a thoroughbred horse, you can look through this list of names, and they're actually letting people name some of these horses. So if you want to get on this list essentially with a name for a horse, it could be your name, it could be whatever.
You see him scrolling.
Yeah, you could go to patreon.com/supermega and get your name on this list by signing up for the producer or executive producer tier, which means you get every single week your name in every new episode of the podcast and stickers in the mail every month and all the content on the Patreon. We just dropped a new show on Patreon, by the way. There's 2 episodes of it. It's called Behind the Giggles, and it's me and Ryan breaking down our most famous videos, just going through them, reacting. Well, not like it's not a react thing, but it's like we're going through our videos, pausing them, showing things, explaining the story behind how we made it, funny stories from the day we shot it, etc. Very fun show. And there's other shows like Uncle Sleepover, which is a movie watch-along show we do. Very fun. And every episode of the podcast, there's an extra chunk of podcast. We got Super Mini Show.
Balls in your court, atheists. And then it cuts right after.